You are now entering Armbar Audio.
Hello, and welcome to Armbar Audio. I'm your host, Tim Farley, and next to me is my trusty companion,
John Jones. What's up, everybody?
Oh, shit! Anyway, this week we have a lot to go over, but we're going to do it segmented and shortly. Luckily, the first thing we're going over only had 2 matches. Yes. MLW Intimidation games.
And what a show it was. We had MLW Intimidation games this past Friday on BN Sports and on Saturday for YouTube. Because that's how they do it. And it's really awesome that they put the shows on YouTube.
They moved it from Saturday to Sunday. And they do put it on Saturdays now. Because WoW is on... I don't know, whatever. I've messed that up. Yeah. But yeah, they switched that, but it doesn't matter. There was no Tony Schiavone. There is now Jim Cornette next to Rich Bocchini. And I got to tell you, John, I thought that Jim Cornette did great.
Yeah. Jim Cornette is a guy who's really good at commentary when he needs to.
And I got to tell you, John, I thought that Jim Cornette...
Yeah,
other times he annoys the shit.
Jim Cornette is a guy who's really good.
Get more people in here. And I got to tell you, John, I thought that Jim Cornette
did
other times
he
annoys
the shit. Jim Cornette is a guy who's really good.
Get more people in here. And I got to tell you, John, I thought that Jim Cornette did
other times
Jim Cornette is a guy who's really good.
Get more people in here. And I got to tell you, John, I thought that Jim Cornette did
other times Jim Cornette is a guy who's really good.
Get more people in here. And I got to tell you, John, I thought that Jim Cornette did other times Jim Cornette is a guy who's really good. Get more people in here. And I got to tell you, John, I thought that Jim Cornette did other times Jim Cornette is a guy who's really good. Get more people in here. And I got to tell you, John, I thought that Jim Cornette did other times Jim Cornette is a guy who's really good. Get more people in here. And I got to tell you, John, I thought that Jim Cornette did other times Jim Cornette is a guy who's really good. Get more people in here. And I got to tell you, John, I thought that Jim Cornette did other times Jim Cornette is a guy who's really good. Get more people in here. And I got to tell you, John, I thought that Jim Cornette did other times Jim Cornette is a guy who's really good. Get more people in here. And I got to tell you, John, I thought that Jim Cornette did other times Jim Cornette is a guy who's really good. Get more people in here. And I got to tell you, John, I thought that Jim Cornette did other times Jim Cornette is a guy who's really good. Get more people in here. And I got to tell you, John, I thought that Jim Cornette did other times Jim Cornette is a guy who's really good. Get more people in here. And I got to tell you, John, I thought that Jim Cornette did other times Jim Cornette is a guy who's really good. Get more people in here. And I got to tell you, John, I thought that Jim Cornette did other times Jim Cornette is a guy who's really good. Get more people in here. And I got to tell you, John, I thought that Jim Cornette did other times Jim Cornette is a guy who's really good. Get more people in here. And I got to tell you, John, I thought that Jim Cornette did other times Jim Cornette is a guy. Great stuff.
Buffer.
Really good. Get more people in here. And I got to tell you, John, I thought that Jim Cornette did other.
And I myself
great stuff.
Restarted my New Japan World subscription. So I will.
Really good. Get more people in here. And I got to tell you, John, I thought that Jim Cornette did other.
And I myself
great stuff.
restarted my Japan World subscription.
We're not gonna.
So I will.
I gotta tell you, John.
I myself
great stuff.
restarted my Japan World subscription.
We're not gonna.
So I will.
I gotta tell you, John.
I myself
great stuff.
restarted my Japan World subscription.
We're not gonna.
So I will.
I gotta tell you, John. Great stuff.
Restarted my Japan World subscription.
We're not gonna.
So I will.
I gotta tell you, John. Great stuff.
Restarted my Japan World subscription.
We're not gonna.
So I will.
I gotta tell you, John. Great stuff.
Restarted my Japan World subscription.
We're not gonna.
So I will.
I gotta tell you, John. Great stuff.
Restarted my Japan World subscription.
We're not gonna.
This might fix it. I think I may have fixed the issue.
DJ, let us know. Anyway, so the other match on the card was a rematch.
Hold on. Okay, so they didn't hear any of that because it was shit. So we were talking about Pentagon and Phoenix versus Laredo Kid and Taurus. It was really good. We were talking about the explosive offense. We were talking about the lucha style and how good Jim Cornette was on the commentary during it. It ended up did Pentagon and Phoenix end up getting the win?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Pentagon and Phoenix got the win, and
he hit a Canadian destroyer onto a Mexican onto an American mat,
as Jim Cornette said, which was awesome. Carlos is back to normal. Good. Oh, and Sid's here now. Hey. Hello, Sid. DJ Storm said, original bro shirt is on fleek. You got the bro.
bro.
Okay, so we are back to normal. Sorry about all the audio issues.
So the next match was a rematch for the MLW heavyweight title.
It was Low-Key.
Low-Key with Selena De La Renta against Filthy Tom Lawler, who beat Low-Key for the title in a steel cage match. And I gotta tell you, I really liked how they booked the ending of this match.
Yes, very much so. And I really liked the style of the cage as well.
Yes, it
really
reminded
cool.
me of the old blue.
It was
one,
old school, yeah.
You know, except it looked like a real cage. It wasn't blue.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it had...
Well, for a while, WWF, not E, did have the black square cage as well. For like a hot minute. I think the match where Big Show debuted was in the Black Bars cage.
Right.
Yeah.
St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
And yeah, the end of the Tim Broly, that's you, John. I do need a Velveteen Dream shirt. Said you are correct, but unfortunately, oh boy. Let's talk about the size of WWE shirts and what they claim as a 5X.
Any Hooser. Low-Key and Tom Lawler battled all the way down the cage until they both fell and Filthy Tom Lawler hit first. So Low-Key, his rematch went crap.
Yep.
But here's the thing. The show was good.
Yes.
So normally I would give it an A. But Intimidation Games, Battle Riot, all their special shows are cut up into different episodes. And I would like to see a different formatting for MLW. I would like to see a full special show on like Fight or something like that, and then have your regular shows. Because, I don't know, 2 matches? How can I give you an A for 2 matches?
Well, it's 2 matches that I believe would deserve an A.
Right. But,
yeah. The thing is,
I'm going to give it a B+.
The thing is, I love MLW and want to see more.
Right.
You know what I mean? I very much enjoy the product that MLW puts out.
I agree.
And I think that the way that they build their stars is classic, old school. And but after the cage match, we had an attack take place where Simon Gaucho, joined by 2 unknown partners, attacked and brutalized Filthy Tom Lawler.
Yes, and it should be noted that Simon Gaucho was with Tom Lawler until Selena paid him to beat him up beforehand.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what's going on here.
Could be.
All I know is that if Low-Key isn't the man going forward, maybe she's picking Simon Gaucho, because Selena De La Renta is a major star for MLW.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to go into New Japan talk here. We're going to give you an update on the New Japan Cup after we talk about something that happened earlier in the week, the New Japan 47th anniversary show. And we're not covering all of it. We are covering 3 matches that we feel were the most important on the card. First up, we have the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team title match of LIJ, Shingo Takagi, and Bushi against Sho and Yo of Roppongi 3K. This match was fast-paced and featured all 4 very strongly. We got the double Rana from Bushi, a pop-up Death Valley driver, and some pumping bombers from Shingo. A lot of power from Sho and a lot of precision from Yo. At one point, Roppongi 3K hit a double tope con hilo. 3K focused on Shingo's knee, and even at one point had a long-lasting figure 4 locked in, while Sho had Bushi in a cross arm breaker. Even though LIJ hit Rebellion, which is a wheelbarrow code breaker, Roppongi 3K won with their finisher, the 3K, which is like an assisted flatliner. This match was pretty good.
Yeah, so Roppongi 3K are the current
and
new IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. And Rocky Romero has done it again. Rocky Romero is a genius when it comes to finding people to align himself with.
Hey, there's 3 people watching. Thank you.
Hello, 3 people.
Hello, 3 people.
You're the real MVPs.
The next match was the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title. Taiji Ishimori the champion
This was awesome.
challenged the legend Jushin Thunder Liger, who we came to learn later in the week will be retiring at the Tokyo Dome next year.
January.
This match went exactly how it should have.
Yeah.
The first half was all Liger playing his hits, the Romero special, the Liger bomb, a brainbuster on the outside, all the moves he's used to doing. At one point, he had Taiji Ishimori locked up in so many ways. It was incredible. But the brainbuster on the outside almost cost Ishimori the title. After Ishimori made it in, it was all Ishimori, who eventually tapped out Liger with a label lock. After the match, Dragon Lee came out to challenge for the title, I'm guessing, at the Madison Square Garden show.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. And what was cool about that was Dragon Lee obviously speaks Spanish. And Taiji, after Dragon Lee did his little spiel, Taiji took the mic off him and goes, "Sí, yo habla español." And Kevin Kelly let us know that Taiji did spend a lot of time in Mexico when he was working with Impact and when he did his excursion. So, yeah. He was just juicing for Tyler Breeze again. That was an awesome match.
Well, he did say he's going to go all around the world, so I wouldn't be surprised if he shows up in NXT.
Yeah. But, yes, absolutely.
Statues are erected for me.
Yeah. That's trouble for me.
I know, I was changing it for Jushin Liger.
Yes.
They should make a
statue.
statue.
They should make a statue. They should. That
Damn
would be
legend.
Cool. He is a damn legend.
One of the greatest cruiser junior heavyweights of all time. Anyway.
I don't know that I would even say one of.
He might be in.
Yeah.
There's a couple up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and we're going to be talking about cruiserweights with our friend Beezy from Talking Suplexes. And that's going to be on both formats, on Armbar Audio and Talking Suplexes. So we're going to do like a rundown of like our top 10s.
And when is that?
Next week?
Next week.
I don't know. We're going to release it sometime this week.
Yeah.
The last match on the anniversary show that we're going to go over, it was the never openweight champion Will Osprey challenging the IWGP Heavyweight Champion Jay White to a non-title match. This is the second year in a row Will Osprey has headlined the anniversary show. Last year he headlined against the then champion Okada. This match was phenomenal. Jay White worked Will's midsection early on, which played a major factor throughout the match, as Osprey hits a lot of dives and a lot of moves that land on his stomach.
Yeah.
Osprey has a lot of heart, and Jay is smart beyond his years when it comes to ring psychology. Osprey did something I've never seen before. When Jay White ran toward Osprey, who was on the ropes, Osprey hooked his feet under Jay's arms and flipped him over to the outside with his legs. I had never seen that before, even in an Osprey match.
Right.
Osprey hit a second rope electric chair flip bomb. At least that's what I'm calling it. The end came when Osprey went for a cutter and Jay turned it into the Blade Runner, then hit a proper Blade Runner for the win. Afterward, Bullet Club came out to lay the smackdown on Osprey, but Ibushi came out and got taken down until Tanahashi, Hiroki Goto, and Okada came in. The four of them backed Bullet Club out, and Ibushi helped Osprey up. The end of the show, they all said they'd be the one to face White, and White got in at Madison Square Garden, and White got in their face holding the title. John, what do you have to say about this match? Because I know you have something stuff to say.
Jay White has very quickly become one of the people that I very much enjoy seeing on New Japan programming. And Will Ospreay, I've been a fan of for many years.
Did somebody say rundown? And to have Osprey versus Jay White at the anniversary show, I'm hoping somehow that it is foreshadowing for Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
And if that were to happen, Will Ospreay would for sure be the first man to hold both the Never Openweight title and the IWGP Heavyweight title.
I think he might be the first British. He would be the first British champion. IWGP champion.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
Probably. Maybe.
I think the only guys in to hold it are Scott Norton,
Lesnar.
who's American, Lesnar,
Omega.
I think Vader.
Yeah, I think Vader did hold it.
Uh,
And Omega.
Right. And Jay.
And Jay White.
And
Yeah.
Bob Sapp.
Was Finn... Did Prince Devitt ever hold the IWGP Heavyweight title, or was he always junior?
I think he was always junior.
He might have been. It's possible. Did AJ hold it?
AJ held it.
Yeah, AJ
yes.
held it. It's just crazy to me because of how regimented their weight classes are. It seems wrong to me to think that Finn never held that title. It's just it's like it makes sense.
I think when they were about to push him up is when WWE came calling.
Right.
So anyway.
But anyway, yeah. Osprey, Jay White. There was a spot that I really liked where Jay White showed his intelligence, where Osprey was going to hit a dive to the outside of the ring, and Jay White caught him and spun around to slam him into the barricade.
Do you notice in almost every Jay White match, when the bell rings, he goes outside?
Yeah.
And he doesn't let the face get the momentum from the crowd.
Right.
He lets everything die down before he starts the match.
Yeah.
And it's so smart. But
it reminds me of heel Triple H.
Yeah.
When he used to do the same thing.
DiBiase did too.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the New Japan Cup started. The first night we had Yoshihashi beat Manabu Nakanishi.
Big upset.
Yeah, by submission with arm trap, underhook neck crank. We had Tai Chi over Tomoaki Hanma by submission with a stretch plume. Chase Owens over Juice Robinson by pinfall with the package pile driver.
Another big upset.
I can't believe. Tomohiro Ishii over Yuji Nagata in a great match by pinfall with a vertical drop brainbuster. Night 2, which was this morning. Come on, baby. Give me what I want. We got Lance Archer over Toa Hanare.
I was about to say, I think it's Hanare.
Yeah, it's like Henry.
Henry.
Mickey
Toa
Nichols of TM61 over Higuleo, which I didn't expect.
Very happy to see him doing good things.
Another one I didn't expect, Will Ospreay over Bad Luck Fale.
Yeah. And
in another match that's being called great from the first round, Kazuchika Okada over Michael Elgin.
I have to watch that tonight. I have to actually watch those matches.
On the left side of the bracket, we know it's going to be Ishii versus Tai Chi in the second round. Yoshihashi versus Chase Owens in the second round. Okada versus Mikey Nichols in the second round. Ospreay versus Lance Archer in the second round. We don't know anything until in 2 nights, I believe. We find out. We start seeing what. Nope. Tonight we go on to the other side.
Yeah, they're running 4 nights in a row. So they ran Friday, and then they're running Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Right.
And then they're taking a break and coming back on the 13th. 13th? Yes.
Yeah.
Any hooser.
Yeah, we're going to get moving right on from New Japan. But anyway, New Japan Cup, the winner this year. It is the biggest New Japan Cup ever. 32 participants, double the normal amount. And the winner of the New Japan Cup will go on to face Jay White for the heavyweight title at Madison Square Garden. And I can't wait.
Me either.
Awesome stuff coming out of New Japan.
As per usual.
New Japan is very smart. Gaucho is a very smart booker. And I've said it before, they are very good at filling spots when people leave. And when we saw the mass exodus of the entire Elite faction, it left a lot of people wondering, what the hell are New Japan going to do? And what they're going to do is push the hell out of Jay White and make it awesome. And
El Phantasmo is joining Bullet Club
El
as well.
Phantasmo is joining Bullet Club. Yes, we found that out. Kevin Kelly let us know about that, too.
I think he's going to be in the Best of Super Juniors.
Kevin Kelly, is his name Ryan Bohaney? Rick Bohaney.
Rich Bocchini.
Rich Bocchini. Kevin Kelly, Rich Bocchini, Mauro Ranallo, Corey Graves. I'd say Matt Stryker. I know some people disagree, but I like Matt Stryker.
Same.
And Jim Cornette should be commentary on every show ever made.
I love Don Callis, too.
Don Callis, yeah.
And Excalibur is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for AEW to start so that more people hear him.
Mm-hmm. But I can't get over how impressed I was with that Rich Bocchini.
Right.
I was really impressed by him. It's the first time, because before, when I was watching MLW, I was just listening to Tony Schiavone because I was like, oh, it's like being a kid again.
I'm glad they replaced Tony Schiavone, and I know this is going to sound bad, but Tony Schiavone puts me to sleep. That's why I always put on, like, if I can't sleep at night, I put on old WCW, and his voice is like a lullaby to me. It's weird.
Well, all you have to do is watch anything of WCW that wasn't the undercard, and you go to sleep.
Yeah, right. Basically. So anyway, from a couple of weeks ago until WrestleMania, we are going to be covering Raw and SmackDown, as the road to WrestleMania is. Next week's show is going to be all about what happened in Fastlane and what happened after Fastlane. Talking suplexes, BZ's coming on for that. So if you're wondering why is Armbar Audio covering so much WWE nowadays, well, it's the biggest thing going on.
Yeah, and right now, Raw and SmackDown are on the up and up, and they're not being as shit as they have been for all of 2018.
To be honest, I agree.
Yeah, Raw is the best it's been in years right now. And SmackDown, too.
SmackDown's fantastic.
Yeah. So we're going to cover Raw first. I'm going to lead on Raw. Tim's going to talk about SmackDown. We had the opening of the... Raw's not terrible, DJ. Come on now. Everything to do with Ronda and Becky and Charlotte is fucking fantastic. Everything to do with the Shield right now is fantastic. But that's my opinion. Everybody has their own. Okay, so the show opens with Roman Reigns telling Seth Rollins that he wants to reunite the Shield. Now, of course, the wild card in this scenario is Dean Ambrose.
Yes. I've heard that Dean Ambrose may be re-signing and Roman Reigns is trying to work on him, but I don't know. I think that a Shield reunion is great and all, but they're doing it against the mid-card World Order, and I don't know if I like that. I think Lashley should be fired. He should have had one match
it should have been in an octagon against Brock Lesnar under the WWE banner, and then Lesnar should have destroyed him, and then he should have left. I don't know why he's sticking around.
Yeah,
he's bringing down McIntyre, and this whole TGIF fucking vest wearing.
I've said it many times before. I miss Baron Corbin.
I miss him too, because
this is Baron Corbin.
Just trash.
Yeah,
I can't get it. I can't get into it. Like,
there's nothing to get into.
When we get into the predictions, I'll tell you right now. I hope the Shield killed them.
Killed who?
Them.
Oh yeah.
They're wrestling them.
Right.
And that's sad to say because Drew McIntyre is my dude. Jesus.
Drew should be Universal Champion by now.
He should have. He should have done something.
But speaking of that, we had Lashley, McIntyre, and Corbin defeated Finn Balor, Braun Strowman, and Kurt Angle. Leo Rush caused a distraction because that's all he fucking is. Strowman took out Rush by charging him through the barricade, but was down long enough for Lashley to spear Finn and win the match. After the match, the heels continued to beat down with the ring steps and posed. After this, we had Natalya defeating Ruby Riott. Riott countered the sharpshooter with a small package, but Natalya reversed the momentum and won with a small package of her own.
Burial.
Now,
why? Why is Ruby Riott losing so much?
I don't know. I have no idea.
She's a leader of a fucking stable.
But also, why is Natalya just now getting some sort of fucking success?
They do it every year with her.
Yeah.
She loses like 3/4 of a year, then she racks up a bunch of wins, and then she goes on to face somebody and no one gives a shit. Yeah. Because they don't care about certain people.
Mm-hmm. But Natalya's great. I've always thought she was great. Now, this is a moment that I liked. But that's because I am a Saturday Night Live mark. I fucking love SNL. Weekend Update hosts Michael Che and Colin Jost were greeted by Stephanie McMahon, who revealed that they would be coming back as co-respondents for WrestleMania. Michael Che and Colin Jost. They wandered around backstage throughout the show, running into characters such as EC3 and No Way Jose. Ultimately, Michael Che goes to the bathroom, and Colin Jost says that he'll be fine. He's not worried because none of this is real, and he'll be safe.
Right, like somebody else said this week.
He is then met by Braun Strowman. Jost asks Braun if WWE is real and got choked against the wall for an entire commercial break.
Jesus.
Strowman said he'd see them at WrestleMania. Batista sent in a video saying that he didn't want to come to Philadelphia. Triple H cut a passionate promo about Ric Flair and challenged Batista to fight him. They're having a face-to-face next week in our hometown of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Woo, 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 woo!
I love seeing Elias's segments in Pittsburgh.
Because he gets booed.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Torrie Wilson is going into the WWE Hall of Fame.
I think they could have waited a couple of years. There was a couple more people from the Ivory era that I feel like should have went in first, but good for her.
Yeah, it'll be fine, I guess.
It'll be fine.
DJ says Michael Che and Colin Jost were so unnecessary. Of course they were. People like to shit on Raw having guests, but it's what it is, and nothing we can say is going to change it.
Yeah.
Torrie has no qualities for Hall of Famer, to be honest. I strong disagree on that. Strong disagree.
I don't know, young man.
Yeah.
She was major part during the Ruthless Aggression period and even the Attitude Era. even though she wasn't the greatest wrestler, men wanted her badly. She had a Playboy spread with Sable.
And this was in the era where the sex appeal was the major part of what made them a star.
Yeah, and she had that whole thing with her father and Dawn Marie.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. I think there was a lot of attention given to her by the WWE.
Yeah, and which actually led to a pretty decent match between her and Dawn Marie, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember. I just remember those certain things. And I think if you're a Hall of Famer, it doesn't matter how good you were in the ring or this or that. It's about if people remember you. I remember someone arguing about Coco Beware going in, and I said it's not about how many titles he won or how good he was. It was about the character. You know what I'm saying? It's about the character.
Why aren't they bringing back Melina at all?
Because Melina's a crazy bitch.
Is she?
That fucks up everything.
Is she?
Apparently.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's why she loses every wrestling job she has.
Interesting. Stephanie McMahon announced that Becky Lynch's suspension has been lifted and that Lynch will face Charlotte for the vacant Raw Women's title at Fastlane. All right, now DJ's just going off on Torrie Wilson, but I don't give a shit.
He can speak his mind. It's all right.
No, he can speak his mind, but and yet Melina does deserve to be more than Torrie. She definitely does, but
it also has to do
if what Tim's saying is true. Maybe they don't want her around.
It also has to do with Torrie Wilson overcoming anorexia and making her life better and all that stuff.
Yeah, the Hall of Fame is WWE's chance to stroke their own dicks. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
And
Chris Jericho said on his latest podcast that if he ever goes into the Hall of Fame, he's writing them a letter and saying, "Don't even mention my name."
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, and the Honky Tonk Man said that the Hall of Fame is bullshit. Now, granted, Honky Tonk Man says the Hall of Fame is bullshit, but he'll take that fucking paycheck, no problem, because he's a sleazy son of a bitch.
Yeah, and he'll probably do what Abdullah the Butcher did and sell his fucking ring online. Anyway,
I'm just saying, for every Ric Flair, there's a Honky Tonk Man.
Right. Right. For every Ivory, there's a Torrie Wilson.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And for every wrestler, there's a Drew Carey. I agree with that. I agree with what he said.
What did he say?
I have no problem with people overcoming things and making their lives better. But when Torrie Wilson goes in before Christian, pathetic.
Oh, yeah.
Edge and Christian
was pushing for the woman to be inducted, Lisa Marie Varon. Victoria greatly deserves it over fucking Torrie Wilson. But hey,
Victoria,
what do I know?
And Victoria probably deserves it over Melina. And Edge and Christian should have gone in as a tag team when Edge went in.
Yeah, but that was all because Edge had to retire.
That's true. And we never know. Christian could still come back one day. Every time you think he's done wrestling, here I am.
I don't know.
To have a run for 2 weeks.
There's a good list of people that need to be in there. And Christian, Vader, are on the
Every time
list.
somebody says Vader should be in, I go looking because I swear to God I think he is, but he's not.
No, his son petitioned hard.
Yeah.
After he died, and while he was sick.
We always random stuff. We should rename the show to
We're rambling because we're paying attention to you and we're getting off topic, you son of a bitch.
We're gonna change the name of the show to Wrestle Rambles. Wrestle Rambles. Maybe that could be a show that we have every couple weeks or something, just where we talk about random bullshit.
That's what I thought Armbar Nerds was going to be.
That's what I thought, too.
Anyway, anything else of note on that show?
Well, yeah, I was about to get into the women's championship stuff. Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair are facing each other for the vacant Raw Women's title with Fastlane. And if Becky wins, they're going to make it a triple threat with them and Ronda at Mania. And if Charlotte wins, it's going to go back to just being Charlotte versus Ronda.
This leads me to say some news. Rowdy Ronda Rousey dropped her own pipe bomb video.
What an amazing story.
She said she's tired of being there to entertain people.
Then why'd you take the job, bitch?
That she was done taking notes or orders.
Then why'd you take the job, bitch?
She also was asked about the promo she did in the ring, but clarified that it wasn't a promo, and she was given other things to say, but went in her own direction.
Idiot.
I didn't say it. That's the thing. It's not a promo. It's not an act. I'm not going out there and doing the act anymore. They can say it's part of the act and to try to save face to everybody else, but it's not. It's not an act.
And for that reason, I hope Charlotte shoots on Ronda and beats her fucking ass.
She said, "I'm going out there doing whatever the hell I want, and they can explain the way however they want. Everybody, WWE Universe included. I mean that. I'm going to disrespect the sport that they all love so much. Oh, don't break kayfabe, Ronda. Wrestling is scripted. It's made up. It's not real. None of those bitches can fucking touch me. The end." The champion said her anger has been bubbling up since Survivor Series in November and wasn't happy with Lynch, whose real name is Rebecca Quinn, calling out her husband Travis Brown on Twitter. Whether this is part of the lead up to an eventual match or with Lynch or Flair or both is unclear. There are swirling rumors that Rousey will leave the company after the biggest event of the year. My thoughts on it?
Let her leave.
My thoughts on it? Of course she's leaving. She wants to start a family.
So
she's making drama. Vince McMahon's behind it all.
Probably.
He's like, go out there and tell them to fuck everything.
So Vince McMahon is actively trying to alienate his whole fucking audience at this point then. He replaced Becky Lynch. He replaced Kofi Kingston.
It got us talking. It got Twitterverse talking. It got everybody talking. That's all he cares about.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about tradition. He cares
about money. He's a senile
money.
old fuck who needs to either die or retire.
Either way, it makes the whole Charlotte-Becky thing more interesting because I would love to see it be a triple threat, and I'd love to see Charlotte and Becky take Ronda.
I would not love to see it be a triple threat.
I would love
to see one time the Royal Rumble winner getting what they fucking win.
But imagine if Charlotte and Becky just beat the living fuck out of Ronda.
It would be awesome.
Throw her into the crowd and then have a match.
Be awesome. That would be great.
And Ronda tries to come back right at the end, and they just double stomp her.
Yeah.
Or quadruple stomp her ass.
That I agree with.
Moving on to SmackDown.
But the Royal Rumble winner gets fucked every year. Every year.
Yeah.
I'm going to look through very quickly and see if there's anything else of note on Raw.
It's not just that. There was something else. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle, the Armbar winner. Whoever wins that, it doesn't matter. You know, now they're turning the Royal Rumble into it. Oh God.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey came back and reclaimed her title, saying that she never vacated it and just wanted Stephanie to think about it. Stephanie changed the Fastlane match, saying the Lynch win should be added to the Roman Championship match. And Rousey started hailing on the audience and attacked both women. Flair bailed, leaving Rousey to beat up Lynch. Rousey stood on Lynch's face to end the show. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Ronda. What happened on SmackDown?
A lot of cool stuff, actually.
Good.
The show started off with great promo work from both Kevin Owens and Daniel Bryan that made Daniel Bryan look holier than thou and made Owens endearing to the fans. Owens' character seems to be going more toward a tweener. The U.S. title match involving Andrade, Rey Mysterio, Samoa Joe, and R-Truth was awesome. Andrade, sorry Okada fans, but Andrade has the best dropkick I may have ever seen. At one point, Andrade sunset power bombs Rey to the outside and straight up folded that motherfucker. Another cool spot was when R-Truth had Andrade up for Rey to hit a crossbody, but Andrade rolled up Truth, and Rey hit the crossbody to Joe. Joe wins the U.S. title, which is awesome because he's been underutilized and can hopefully bring some prestige to the U.S. title. But it's weird because Andrade and Rey are putting on amazing matches and even have one on the pre-show to Fastlane where Joe and the U.S. title are not featured. I think that Samoa Joe wins here because he hasn't been hurt in a while. I think that the injuries held him back, and they finally said, you know what? You haven't been injured in a while. We're going to give you the U.S. title. And his promo after the match, he was talking about, dude, he's one of the best promos in the game.
Oh, yeah.
And he said something.
Has been for a long time.
He ended the promo with, like, all your daddies, to all the wrestling kids or whatever, all your daddies are afraid of me and this and that, and they can't sleep at night, but don't worry, I'll make them all go night-night. And he went like that for the cocaine clutch or something. Dude, it was awesome. Aleister Black and Ricochet wrestled the Bar in another NXT in another NXT guys show-off match. The crowd loves Ricochet.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they like Black, but they love Ricochet.
Every crowd I've ever seen fucking loves Ricochet.
Right.
Even when he was in, like, not in NXT.
Right.
Crowds just respond to him.
Mandy Rose wrestled Naomi in a quick bout after DeVille distracted Naomi. Graves had a hilarious line where he said Naomi looks hell-bent on directing traffic outside the arena as her attire was similar to a traffic cone.
I agree. Ricochet and Black are going to be absolute stars, says Storm. Fuck yes.
Because Vince wants
They're going to be faces of the fucking company. Ricochet for sure.
Wait until we get into predictions. It's almost there.
All right.
Afterward, Asuka attacked Mandy and DeVille, letting the WWE Universe remember she's still an ass kicker. And Uso wrestled The Miz, and Miz won. Uso's promo before the match was really good. Aside from that, I'm not really interested in any of it.
Did you say Uso wrestled The Miz?
Yes, I can't tell them apart. I don't know who they are. Jimmy or Jay. One of them fucking lost. Anyway, Kevin Owens wrestled whom he calls Redwood in Eric Rowan, and all hell broke loose.
Oh, that's funny.
When they went... Yeah, he was like, we have a problem, Redwood? And they... all hell broke loose when they went outside, and Bryan and Rowan double-teamed Owens until a returning Mustafa Ali...
he says Jay lost. It was Jay Uso.
Until a returning Mustafa Ali made the save and hit an awesome Hurricane Rana on Rowan and sent him headfirst into the post. SmackDown Live ended with a friendly talk between Charlotte and Becky. Charlotte got Becky to come down to the ring by starting a Becky chant. Becky said she has nothing to lose, and Charlotte attacked. The beating went on until Becky locked in to disarm her and had to be pulled off. I would give this week's SmackDown an A.
Yeah.
It was good from the start to finish. I don't really like what they're doing with Mandy Rose. I feel like Sonya Deville should be more in that position. But, you got to take the good with the bad sometimes, and this was overall good. The good stuff was really good. The bad stuff was not that bad. So that's what I'm going with. Now, let's talk Fastlane.
Hold on, real quick. DJ says Ali should take the title off Joe at Backlash in June. Joe can hold the title till SummerSlam.
Not a bad idea.
Ali and Joe.
Wait, what?
SummerSlam is in like August.
Yeah. Backlash is in June?
Backlash is in June.
So Joe should hold it until August.
Yeah.
Is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Alright. So anyway.
I guess.
We got...
Yeah.
What's the Fastlane card?
The Fastlane card.
Let me see here.
No, I got it.
Okay, because I know there was a new match on the pre-show. It was the New Day versus somebody.
New Day.
It was Xavier Woods and Big E.
Baby.
Yeah.
We have... Let's go... That one. Oh, careful. That one first.
Yeah.
The two pre-show matches, we have the New Day, composed of Big E and Xavier Woods, versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev Crush.
Even though I think that Nakamura and Rusev should win because they gel really well together and they need to be established better as a tag team, all this hoopla around Kofi Kingston, I think New Day are going to win.
True. I agree. Or at least I want that to be what happens. Why
You want the New Day to beat Shinsuke and Rusev?
Yeah.
Huh. What the hell is going on here?
I'm trying to find where my chat went. There it is. There's my chat. Hi, everybody. We got...
So you're choosing the New Day as well?
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio versus Andrade in the second pre-show match?
Yeah.
I'm going Andrade. It's a pre-show match. He has nothing to lose. Neither have anything to lose.
That's true. That's true, but I just love Rey Mysterio.
Dude, he's on fire.
Yeah.
He's amazing. But in both of them together is... I could watch it.
I wonder, is this going to go like they feud for so long that they gain respect for each other and end up tagging? Because we've seen that happen in the past. But that would be really cool, I think.
I don't know, man. I think, like, if that doesn't happen, I don't know what would happen. Because there should be a title involved.
Yeah. What if WWE were to introduce a Lucha Libre championship?
Like a trios title?
No, like a title to be defended, like a UK title, but a Mexican title.
Well, that would be North America.
Or a Latino championship. Yeah.
That would be under North America.
I mean, yeah, but it's,
Anyway, what do we got here? A revival. Go revival, and then do all the tag matches for next.
All the tag matches first? Okay. The Revival, Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson defending against Aleister Black and Ricochet and Chad Gable and Bobby Roode.
Here's a question,
triple
John.
threat tag team title match.
Why the hell is Chad Gable and Bobby Roode there?
What do you mean?
Why are they in the match?
Well, don't they deserve a shot to get their stuff back?
Fuck that. They were replacements for DIY because Ciampa got hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
I'm picking Aleister Black and Ricochet.
Oh, yeah. The Revival to retain, this could be match of the night. I agree.
So you're going Revival?
Well, no, I agree that it could be match of the night.
Okay.
The Revival need to decide if they're leaving or not and stop fucking teasing people.
Yeah. The SmackDown Tag Team titles. The Usos versus...
The Miz and Shane McMahon. World's greatest tag team.
I think The Miz screws up again. And I think
Miz screws up.
And I think Shane
Shane gets mad. He turns heel on him.
I think Shane goes away and never goes to WrestleMania again. I'm fucking sick of him. Yeah, Usos retain. Definitely.
Usos are retaining, yes.
Let's do the Boston Hug Connection versus Nia Jax and Tamina for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship.
Well, I said that a face should chase the title, but I don't think they should lose on their first defense. So I'm going
agree.
Boston Hug Connection.
Yeah, and I think in this match we may see Tamina cost the match.
Possibly.
Because I don't think I don't think they want to make Nia look weak.
Next, we got Asuka versus Mandy Rose
For the SmackDown Women's title. Why not Sonya Deville?
because Vince McMahon sees Trish Stratus money in Mandy Rose.
Possible.
For some reason.
That's very possible.
If Asuka loses, I will be sick to my stomach.
True.
And for some reason, I think she does.
Nah, I don't agree at all.
I think he's gonna put this rocket on Mandy Rose.
Yeah, but Asuka versus Sonya would be so good. It would be all. It would be all MMA style, which is good.
Yeah, no shit.
It's fucking.
What else do we got here?
We got
The Shield. The Shield's winning. They're gonna kill them.
Yeah, Shield's winning. Corbin and Lashley are fucking boring as hell. I can't get behind them.
I hope you're right, DJ, and I hope it's Nikki Cross.
Yeah. Yep. Interim opponent match. I agree.
Charlotte versus Becky.
Charlotte versus Becky. Is Charlotte versus Becky the main event, you think?
No, I think Kevin Owens versus Daniel Bryan is.
Oh, I forgot about that. You're right.
But they might put it on last just because of the stipulation.
Possibly.
I'm taking Becky Lynch. I think it's going to be a triple threat.
DJ says Shield is winning. Who cares? I care because I'm sick of McIntyre getting fucked over like he is.
Agreed. Do you take Becky as well?
I hope to fucking God it's Becky. I'm praying.
And Daniel Bryan versus
I'm praying,
Kevin
and I'm
Owens.
not a religious man.
Daniel Bryan and Kevin Owens will be the match of the night. Sorry, DJ. But
Kevin's
two
back,
guys
baby. Owens is back, baby.
Good. Headlining or
Do you think
being
Kofi's
the
going to fuck
penultimate
up the fuck over Bryan?
It's either that or somehow, some way, Kofi is going to WrestleMania for the title.
I want Kofi to either fuck over Owens or Daniel Bryan.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, it might be a triple threat. It might be a triple threat for the Raw Women's title.
What if the whole New Day comes out and
SmackDown
just beats down
man.
Owens and Bryan?
Good.
Yeah.
SmackDown Men's title. Those are going to be triple threats. They have too many.
Ooh! Oh wow!
What?
Kofi versus Ali versus Owens versus Bryan in a fatal 4-way at Mania.
I don't know if Ali's ready for that type.
Do you want Ali to be U.S. champion, WWE champion? Make up your mind.
Yeah. Storms.
He can't hold all the titles. Damn it! He's only one man, and his waist isn't that big.
And he's Moose Lamb. I was being Vince McMahon.
You have to go away.
I have no problem with Muslims.
I understand, but
no one told me we was a moose lamb.
A moose lamb. Ollie doesn't have to win, but he does. Ollie has to win everything because I love Ollie.
I thought he was a Sikh. Damn it.
Sikh. Jesus. Fastlane looks like it's not gonna suck.
Yeah, I agree. Well, DJ, we've appreciated you.
Yeah.
Next week, we will have Beezy from Talking Suplexes to talk Fastlane and the SmackDown and Raw afterwards. John, anything?
Let's see. Do I have anything? Maybe.
DJ, thanks for joining. Sid, thanks for joining. The third person who was here for a while, probably Jacob James Barton.
Yeah, man, he was lurking, man.
Thank you.
You gotta say
for
hi.
joining. Anyway, that's been Armbar Audio.
Armbar
Wherever
Live,
you
baby.
are in the world, whether it's morning, noon, or night, you have a great one, and peace and love to all of you. Bang!
Bang. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. Check out DJ's stream at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will see y'all next week.